How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Lead Therapy, and I really appreciate you taking your time tuning into my video. Real quick, I want to thank everybody that watched yesterday's video, and you guys did a fantastic job liking the video. I really do appreciate it. The Florida Supreme Court upholds state law banning local governments from implementing restrictions on guns. The Florida Supreme Court rejected a challenge to a state law that prevents local officials from implementing restrictions on gun and ammo sales. Florida passed a law in 1987 that preempts cities and counties from creating restrictions on guns that go beyond state law, then added civil penalties and fines for officials that violate that law in 2011. Several local governments challenged the penalty provision of the law after 17 people were shot and killed at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in 2018. Former Democratic Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried, who left office earlier this month, joining multiple municipalities suing the state. The penalty provision calls for a fine of up to $5,000 against any local official for knowing and willful violations of the statute. In a 4-1 ruling, the Florida Supreme Court ruled against those local officials, with the majority writing that local governments have no lawful discretion or authority to enact ordinances that violate state preemption. Florida Attorney General Ashley Moody called the ruling a big win. Our attorneys fought hard to make sure local governments cannot trample on our Second Amendment rights, she tweeted. I lived in Florida most of my life, and it's a very gun-friendly state. Some people call it the gunshine state, and the state government is run by Republicans, and the governor is Ron DeSantis, who is a Republican as well. There are over 2.5 million concealed weapons holders in Florida, and the only big thing that they're missing there in Florida is constitutional carry. And it's been promised year after year, but the House and Senate never get a bill up to the governor, who promised he will sign it. And Governor DeSantis said recently he's waiting for the bill so he can sign it. It's also great news that the Florida Supreme Court upheld this law. As always, I would like to hear your thoughts about the story in the comment section down below. And if you haven't done so, please check out my Instagram, Lead1789Therapy. And if you guys could please help the channel out by liking, sharing, and subscribing and hitting those post notifications, I really would appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.